Hello and welcome back to IRS. We are back live on this Sunday evening for round 9 Brazil for tier 2, penultimate round of the season. 4 drivers separated by 24 points. A big race today here in tier 2. Constructors as well. I think Aston Martin can actually seal the championship today if they have a very good result. That would be Parseval and Brannan trying to secure their first ever constructors title in tier 2, but I think the big one we're looking for today is a battle between the top 4 drivers in the driver standings, which are Gregor Gamer, Parseval and Elmo Devoid. Unfortunately, Outlaw is not going to be able to make it today or next week, so I think his title hopes could be out of the bag unless Parseval, Elmo and Greg all bin it today and bin it next week. Then he will get the win of the championship, but that is very unlikely. Parseval just needs 1 point to overtake Outlaw. Michelle Mucky Mocker here to support Elmo again. Pick up the support there. Elmo out on track already, coming into the last corner. Who's about to do the first lap? That's a Red Bull, isn't it? Is that Red Bull? Yes, RC. So we'll go on board with RC. We've got reserve driver in Sepoy racing today as Kevin Cake is not here. But let's see what lap times tier 2 can do as we go into the first checkpoint, which is a 17.6 for RC. Not too sure what sort of times we're looking at here for tier 2. I think the tier 1s were in the 107s, 108s. So possibly 109s here for tier 2. Good little race. Track is Interlagos. Hopefully the drivers are hyped up for this one as well, as the IRL Brazil race was today. A lot of drama. You might see that here as well. RC's coming down the main straight right now to finish off the first flying lap. And it will be a 108.4, so I'm completely wrong. I thought 109s. It's going to be a lot quicker than that. That's a 108. Elmo does a 108.0, so we're going to get into the 107s actually. Maybe I'm thinking of the last game. Maybe it's a lot quicker now. What else we got out there? Setting lap times. We've got Matthew's Monster in the second house. Can he get anywhere near his teammate? Not quite. Just under a second down. Nick Broom pops up into P4. Parseval has been validated, so he'll be going again. Brannan just about to start a flying lap. IRS will be 44, also invalidated. We got Euros Futurillo jumping up to P3 there, 108.7, decent lap from him. The Ferrari of Gregor Gamer with a 111.2. Must have made a mistake somewhere, because he's not normally that slow. Kenter, Gregor's teammate, crosses the line with a 109.1. And we'll jump back to Parseval to see what sort of times he's done. Second in the championship due to highest place finishes. He is level on points with Outlaw, both on 104. There's a bit of a slipstream there as well from the house diving into the pits. A 108.4 for Parseval. How's his teammate getting on? Brannan jumped up to P2, 108.2. Will we see any team orders from the Aston Martin boys to try to help Parseval get a lead in the championship. Grego does improve. I want 8.6, a lot quicker this time round. IRS will be 44 as they validate again. Sepoy. I think this is his first race this season. Possibly his first race actually in IRS. Pretty decent sector 1 checkpoint. Do you know what? I think Aston Martin have actually. Well, they just need to outscore Sauber. They're currently 65 points. Oh, 65. They're currently 45 points in front of Sauber. So as long as they don't drop more than 2 points here today to Sauber, which they won't. So I'm not even clocked. There's no Saubers in the race. So Aston Martin are champions of the constructors, even if they DNF. Sepoy puts in a 108.8. Decent little lap time there. Elmo of the Void again goes quicker. A 107.8. First driver into the 107s. How many points is Elmo off Parseval? 12 points. No, he's not. That's Grego. Grego's 12 points off Parseval. Elmo is 19 points off Parseval. Sorry, there's 19 points covering the top 4. I said 24. I don't know where I got that from. Having a bit of a moment there. Getting old. But yeah, there's 19 points covering the top 4. Remy and Finikits on their first 9 laps. Fins is validated into turn 1 and 2 by the looks of it. Remy's been showing some decent pace recently. See if we can get a good qualifying result here today. Go Elmo from Michelle Moka. Elmo's been really good this season in qualifying. He had a bit of bad luck through the races as well, but definitely the one to watch here today for pole position. Remy at 52.7. Takes on a lot of curb there. Might have compromised his exit. DRS on. Gonna cross the line. Where's he gonna put an RB? P11 at 109.2. Finn Kits is gonna go again. RC, no improvements for him. Euros starting another lap along with Grego. IRS LB44 did get a lap time in at 109.8. Straight back out there as well to try and set another lap. Oh, Finn's off the track. Not sure what's happened to him there. Grego just under 2 tenths up into sector 1. Needs to get himself ahead of Parseval. How much of an improvement can he make? Matthew's Monster jumps up to P7, 108.7 there in the Haas. Let's have a look at the sector 2 checkpoint for Grego. Just over 3 tenths up. Looks like he's going to see himself into the top 3, possibly. just misses out on third place to RC, but goes up to P4. A good improvement there for Gregor. Hard pass the bar getting him. I think he's backed off. Yes, he has. Running up on his time by 2/10. He's got a Red Bull just ahead of him as well, but I think it's on a lap. Yes, they are. Sepoy is on a lap. This might compromise Branham here. We'll see in the checkpoint, as that slowed Branham down at all. He's going to get a massive slipstream down the straight though. Now he's up on his time still, and he's going to get a massive slipstream from the Red Bull ahead of him. Can he see himself into pole position? No, he can't, but does do a big improvement there. He's just over a 10th to beat Elmo. Is he improving again? Elmo's flying. I think this is going to be a 107.5. It's 107.6. Goes 3/10 clear at the top. IRS LB44 dives into the pits. Kentrum into the pits. Parseval about to cross the line. 107.9 goes P2, just ahead of his teammate. Sepoy did improve there as well actually. 108.4 splits the two Ferraris. Finn Kits, the only driver yet to set a time. Yeah, but Elmo is absolutely flying. He's doing all he can at the moment in this qualifying session to get ahead of Parseval. 19 points behind them. Just wait for some more drivers to start a lap, like Finn Kits coming into turn 1. It's a good turn 2 and 3 there. ERS turned on. Not using any ERS on this straight. To 17.7, which is very competitive. Only Williams driver here today. He's invalidated most of his laps. That's a big moment there, and then validates again. And Finn Kits is struggling around Interlagos. Remy and Nick Broom just starting their laps. He makes some improvement into sector 1. Currently P11. Teammate sits P8. Hopefully we see a better attendance next season for Tier 2. Season 10 sign-ups are open if anyone's watching and looking to join the league. Remy with a bit of a moment there. Still up on his time though. Just under 3/10. One's a bit wide. Not the best exit. That yellow flag from Nick. I think just going slowly there. Right, Remy crosses the line. Stays P11 with a 108.962. Gregor, no improvements there. Into sector 1. Finn Kits. Looks like he's finally managed to get a lap together here. A 108.8 P10. Didn't change his ERS though to hot lap. for some reason there. Run around with medium. So he can definitely improve if he changes his IRS setting. RC started another lap. I think we're jumping aboard with Elmo when he comes around the final corner into his last flying lap to see if he can make an improvement again on that 107.6. RC just over a 10th up. He's got about 3.5 tenths to make up to get into the top 3. But let's go jump on board with Elmo and see what he can do here on his last lap. He's up again. Vindicates retires from a session on the pit lane. Personal best, sector 1 from Elmo here. He's absolutely flying. If he catches up with his teammate, nah, he's too far back. Thought Matthew's monster could probably... Oh, there's a bit of traffic ahead of him. They get out of the way, but that might have compromised Elmo though. And cost him time. Yeah, it has. Into the final corner he comes. Gregor up to P4. 108.0. Jumps ahead of RC. Elmo is going to cross the line with 15 thousandths of a second improvement. I think that lap was a bit compromised though. He's got Parseval just behind him in P2. Started his last flying lap as well. Just over 2.5 tenths down. Brandon's off the track. RC's into the pits. Kentrum's into the pits. That's qualifying over for them. Gregor into the pits. Who else we got out there improving? Nick as well. No more laps for him. IRS LB44. Followed by Remy, who's invalidated. So let's see if IRS LB44 can get anywhere near P12. I don't think he can. 109.3, P13 for him. Matthew's monster jumps up to P7 in the Haas. Parseval dives into the pits, along with Elmo into the pits, and Euro's Peterilla will be diving into the pits as well. And that is the end of qualifying. And Elmo taking pole position once again. That is his 6th pole position this season. 6 out of 9. That's his 4th in a row. The Dutch driver, who seems to be absolutely excellent on a one-time lap. He's had a lot of bad luck, but 3 of the top 4 in the driver's standings are in the top 4 here in qualifying. There's your confirmation of the final classification here in Sao Paulo. I'll be back in about 30 seconds. I really hope I put formation lap on. I forgot to check that actually. Looks like a dry race as well. Good to see. Not pouring down with rain like the IRL race today. Just wait for the drivers to sort out their setups, pick their tyre strategies, adjust their fuel. So then, 19 points covering the top 4 going into this race. I think there's going to be a lot of action here today. It's taking this time. What's going on here? Is there a bug or a glitch or something? Nope, it's going now. Yeah, there is formation lap turns on. I thought I didn't. Ooh. A lot of different strategies going on there. Brannan opting for the soft tyres, along with Sepoy and Remy. Gregor on the hards. It's going to be a very interesting start. IRS RB44, a bit slow off the start there. Just waiting for the drivers to line up to their grid spots. And we'll have round 9 underway. Let's see if anyone gets disqualified. Put it into their grid spots. Pass without it. Anyone else? Finn Kits put it in slowly there. 2 McLarens. Yep, fit Nick good as well. Right, here we go then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights here in Sao Paulo. And away we go. Parseval's got a slow start there by the looks of it. He can overtake him by his teammate Brannan already. There's a Red Bull up the inside. Who's that? That's Sepoy. Jumping up all the way up into P3 there. Parseval's going to be back around the outside looking for a move. Gregor's dropped down to P6. Oh, what a great start from Sepoy. He's side by side with Parseval going into turn 4. Parseval running wide. RC's having a look as well. Sepoy is off the track. There's wing damage there. And I'm not really sure what's happening to Sepoy there. But he's just had a massive moment. Of course, his teammate wing damage as well. drops all the way down to the back of the field. IRS LB44, side by side with Finn, up to P9. Great start from him. Yeah, that was really weird. What happened to Seppuku? Looked all over the place, but Elmo off the void with an absolute excellent start in the lead of this race. But he's got Brannan hunting him down on the softs. Fast val P3. That's a 3-second time penalty already for Brannan on the opening lap. How many warnings did he have there? We got Euros Cuturillo spun around in the RB. Finn Kits and IRS LB44 still going at it. Kentrum and Matthews Monster as well. Finn Kits getting back past IRS LB44. He's got a bit of a lag going on there. So Parseval is going to need Brannan to get onto the back of Elmo as quick as he can here and try and hold him up. I think he just dropped out the DRS though. Yeah, he did. No DRS for Brannan. He's drained his battery to try and get back in the 1 second of Elmo. Elmo pretty slow there through turn 1, 2 and 3. Brannan is now back into the DRS. Nick Broom up to P5. Back down to P6 as Gregor gets past. How many positions was that? Up 5 positions for Nick. In the opening 3 laps. Great start. Finn Kits has got past Kentrum up into P8. Gregor is struggling with these hard tyres at the moment. Brannan again has fallen out with DRS of Elmo. Parseval possibly going to make the move here with the DRS into turn 1. Here he comes, up the inside of his teammate. Elmo pushes away, 1.5 seconds. The two Astons costing themselves a bit of time there. Matthews Monsters had a moment. That's a virtual safety car. I'm not sure why. Must have hit the wall. Yeah, he's got wing damage, that's why. Hopefully the virtual safety car stays out. Oh, he's run off the track as well. Locked up completely there. Elmo's got to be careful with this delta, or Parseval's dropped back massively there. Now 2.1 seconds. Elmo does not want to get a drive through here. He just needs to back off and be as careful as he can. Not risk anything. Virtual safety car still out. Oh, Parseval running off the track a little bit there. How's Elmo 2.5 ahead? Virtual safety car still out. Euros Cuturillo gets a drive-through penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Parseval's actually gained a little bit there on the restart of the virtual safety car. 1.3 seconds. Can he somehow get back into the DRS? of Elmo. 1.1. Elmo locking up. Just ahead. Still 1.1. Barcelona's just outside that DRS. He's dropping Brannan on the softs as well. RC not too far behind. Trying to get back in the DRS of the Aston Martin ahead. Nick gaining on Gregor. Finn Kits getting past Sepoy there. Got Kentrum and IRS LB44 having a little battle. Two McLarens have had a great start to this race, 6th and 7th now. And I think they was 11th and 13th. Nick Broom still right behind Gregor. Looking for an opportunity to get past the Ferrari. RC's inside the DRS of Brannan here. Will he stay in it up to the checkpoint? I think he just has. Yeah, he has. So Brannan going to be under pressure from the Red Bull. Let's go back to Nick though. Possibly too far back for a move into turn 1. IRS LB44 under pressure from Kentrum. He makes a move into turn 1. Finn Kit's right behind as well, along with Sepoy. Here comes Kentrum again. Second checkpoint for DRS. Moves up the inside of IRS LB44. He brakes later, goes around the outside. Great defense there. Finn Kit's up the inside of Kentrum. Sepoy also having a look at the Ferrari. It's a good little battle here. RC got past Brannan as well, didn't you see that? Must have been on the second checkpoint at DRS, but Brannan, on the soft tyres, is starting to fall off here. He's going to be under pressure from Gregor in a minute. He's bringing Nick with him. Euros Cuturillo. And he's just left the pit after serving his drive-through. And he's already been lapped on lap 8, which is unfortunate. Elmo pulling away from Parseval. The gap is 1.5. Finn Kit's getting past IRS LB44. Gregor needs to start making some moves here. Try and get back up into the top 3. Which he's about to do right now on Brannan with the help of DRS around the outside up into P4. Oh, IRS LB44 just lost 4 positions there into turn 1. Sepoy having a look at Finn Kit's. Nick going around the outside of Brannan there. That's a great move from Nick. up into P5 now. But Brannan really struggling on these soft tyres now. The gap out front, 3.2 seconds, past about holding back from Elmo. Let's go back to this little battle here. Kentrum trying to get past the boy. Running back past Nick as well, with the help of DRS. Grego's closed the gap on RC. Trying to get back up into P3. It's the Ferrari driver. Nick again trying to go around the outside at the exact same place. And he's done it again. What a move from Nick. 2 laps in a row. But I think this time Brennan will be able to come straight back past with the help of DRS if he can get a good exit. Which he doesn't. So Nick should be able to keep the position. I think we'll see Brennan into the pits in the next couple of laps. Here comes Kentrum. Getting past Sepoy because Sepoy is into the pits. 10 laps on his softs. Onto a brand new set of hard tyres. The gap is still increasing up top as well. Elmo just looks too quick at the moment. Grego, half a second behind RC. Can he get a good exit? And get the job done. RC slowed himself down there by taking too much curb. And Grego's going to sail past him. There's that wing damage as well. You can see on RC's front wing. Oh, that might be more wing damage there. Braked a bit too late. We'll more than likely get past Grego again. Oh, there's contact. And that's wing damage. Is that wing damage again for RC? Or was that Grego? Couldn't quite tell. Looks all good for Grego, but contact there from 3rd and 4th. Running, dropping off the pace massively now with his softs. I think it's time to box for him. Otherwise he's going to keep falling back into the clutches of other people. Now everyone's quite spread out. Closest battle on track we have right now is this battle here between RC and Grego for 3rd and 4th. Grego with a bit of a moment there into turn 1. Going to come under pressure from RC. Goes to the outside. Euro's Cucurilla with another 3 seconds left. Grego might get helped out here with the back marker. Euro's Cucurilla might get a bit of DRS here just to defend from RC. Nope. Euros gets out of the way. Finn Kits has closed up to Brannan now as well. So Brannon's really struggling here with the tyre wear on these softs. RC closing up to the back of Grego into turn 1. Bit too far back for a move. Brannon dives into the pits to get rid of them soft tyres. Presuming he's going to go onto the hards. Yes, he does. Where's he going to rejoin? That's the question. How much time has he lost? Because Sepoy is coming into turn 1 here. And Sepoy is going to overtake Brannon. So Brannon has lost a load of time. Oh, Nick Broom with the 3 seconds. Let's have a look. Euros with 6, Brannon with 3, Nick with 3. Got a long way to go in this race. Penalties are going to start racking up. Elmo's into the pits. The race leader enters the pits to change those 14 lap old mediums onto a set of hards for the rest of the race. Should rejoin just behind Finn. P6 for him. Does pass it, I'll react to that. And dive into the pits as well. Finn Kit's now onto the back of Nick Broom. Elmo's right behind as well. Doesn't want to get held up here. Even though he's got a nice advantage of about 4 or 5 seconds over the passerby before he pit. He does not want to get held up here or whatsoever. Passerby stays out. Finn Kit's draining the battery, having a look at Nick into turn 1. Around the outside he goes. So Nick's going to have the advantage of DRS now as well. And this is going to hold Elmo up. He's looking for a move. We've got Remy into the pits. Elmo having to lift big time there. He's on so much better tyres. Trying to go around the outside of Nick. Nick closes the door though. And Elmo's being held up massively here. So this could help Parseval. With that gap. Here comes Parseval into the pits. I think Elmo will still be out in front by at least 3-4 seconds here. Maybe a bit more actually. Elmo's already come down the main straight. Parseval pulls into the pit box. Changes onto a new set of hards. And the gap is actually bigger from when he boxed. IRS LB44 gets a 10 seconds for speeding in the pit lane. And he's going to be held up. Only just from Nick boxing as well. There goes Brannon. So Nick will rejoin in P9. Not too far off Brannon. Remy with a penalty now as well. Elmo's having a look at Finn for P3. Elmo just needs to be sensible here, wait for the DRS. And just try to breeze on by. Here he goes. Up into P3. He's only 6.5 seconds off RC and Gregor as well. So this is a very comfortable race at the moment for Elmo. Nothing going wrong for him at all. We've not had one safety car yet. We've only had a virtual from Matthew's Monster early on the race. Euros is currently backmarked as well. Lap down for him. He needs a safety car massively. And put 2 ahead of him to box. Parseval has closed up to the back of Kentrum here. He's on them 17 lap old mediums. Struggling to find grip. He's going to fly past him up into P5. RC and Kentrum both done 18 laps on those mediums. Leaving it late to box. What sort of strategy they're going for? Are they trying to get onto the softs? I'm surprised RC's still out as well with that wing damage. 18 lap old mediums, wing damage. 3 seconds for Matthew's Monster. 8th down to 13th. All got penalties now. Gregor decides to dive into the pits. That's going to be a penalty. No, he timed that perfectly. Looked like he was going way too quick into the pit entry there. Let's see where Gregor rejoins. It should be a net P3, I think. Even though Sepoy is making up a lot of time here on those hard tyres in that Red Bull. He's going to come out just ahead of Sepoy. Running with another 3 seconds. Up to 6 now. IRS LB44 and Matthew's Monster. Having a little battle here. Remy not too far behind as well. IRS LB44 gets past with the help of DRS. Matthew's Monster's trying to run the outside there. On an old set of mediums. Remy coming to join the battle. Up the inside he goes, onto the grass though. Elmo's gapping Parseval by quite a lot now. Even though Parseval is not looking to win this race at the moment, him being P2 behind Elmo will still be a very good result. Only dropping 7 points to him, could be 8 with the fastest lap. That's the best possible finish for Parseval at the moment, because Elmo is absolutely flying in the DRS now at Varsity. But he's quite possibly waiting for a safety car here. Grego would have moved fastest lap, show us some pace as he gets past his teammate into turn 1. Don't think Kentron's going to try to fight this back here. I think he's going to sit behind Grego. RC with a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. I think we'll see him into the pits now. He's going to need that advantage of a new set of tyres. Lap 22 of 36. RC does dive into the pits. We'll see where he rejoins. But I think it will be just ahead of Brennan, down in P7. Actually, that'll be P6, because Kentron has also just dived into the pits. Finikits as well, so that'll be P5 for RC. As Brennan comes into turn 1, looks like he's going to get out just ahead of Finikits. Kentron's going to rejoin in P9, ahead of IRS, there'll be 44, and in Remy. As everyone now boxed. Yes, they have. Elmo's got a 6.2 second gap to pass above. And another 6 seconds down the road is Grego. So, second, third and fourth in the driver standings are currently all on the podium, which is going to make it interesting and take it down to the last race in Abu Dhabi. If it stays like this, it's going to be very interesting. Headed to Abu Dhabi with a 3-way fight for the title. Like I said, Outlaw is the 4th driver and currently leading the championship, but he will not be able to make next race. So that is basically him out of the battle. Sepoy is having a really good race. After that early crash that he had, he's recovered very well up into P4. He's got to do 24, 25 laps on those hard tyres though. So he might come under pressure from Finikits towards the end of this race. I'm sure RC will start catching up soon as well. I'm bringing that gap down. There he is, he's flying compared to the hards. Made up 6 tenths there in a couple corners. Even more. It's about a second in 3 or 4 corners. Just outside the DRS of his reserve teammate. Fastest lap as well for RC. Taking a championship point off Elmo, which could be crucial in the final round of the season. And everyone has spread out quite a lot now. There's big gaps. Remy, P11, just outside the points. But IRS will be 44 with that 13 second. It's not gonna matter. RC's actually closed right up now to his teammate, and we'll get past with ease. Up into P4. He's got to try and put away by 3 seconds now, which I'm sure he'll do in the next 2-3 laps. Step boy had a little look there. Finn Kit's 1.8 behind Sepoy as well. I think Sepoy and Finn Kits are currently contenders for driver of the day. Obviously Elmer is up there as well. There's quite a few actually. Gregor as well, performing well. But I think right now it's got to be a three-way battle between Elmo, Sepoy and Finn Kits. Sepoy just sticking in the DRS of RC might help him out a little bit. Did RC change that front wing? I can't tell. No, he didn't. Didn't want to lose time at the pits, or if he got to change the wing damage from auto to yes. Sepoy is struggling with them hard tyres now. Finn Kits gonna go for a move. No, he doesn't. I think he's going to try and breeze past with the DRS. And Sepoy has just lost out to his teammate. Makes a little bit of a mistake there in the final corner. So this should be an easy move for Finn. Up into P5. Next up for Finn is RC. Too far back for a podium though. 10 seconds away from Gregor. We've got Remy, who's finally close enough for a move on IRS LB44 here. Goes to the outside into turn 1. He's going to be latest on the brakes. Running with another penalty. That's 9 seconds now for running. IRS LB44. Getting back past Remy. Gap out front now is 8 seconds. Gregor's actually, is he closing up on passes out here? I'm gonna keep an eye on that gap. Just noticed as well, RC, well, who was that? Someone was underfueled. Yes, RC. He's underfueled. Everyone else seems alright at the moment, but RC's fuel tank is flashing yellow. Needs to try to save a bit of fuel. Should be alright though. Euros Cuturello with a 3 second. Remy with the 3 seconds as well. That's him on 6 seconds now. Yeah, Gregor is slightly closing up on passing out here. He's got 5 laps to get close to him. And try and get P2. How's Finn getting on? Is he closing the gap to Gregor? Not really. I think Gregor doesn't have enough pace to catch up with Parseval here. Has he got better straight line speed? Yeah, I think he does. Or is it just the fact that he's got a hot lap turned on in his IRS and Parseval's got it on medium? Finn Kits with a 3 second time penalty. It's not going to matter though. He'll still finish P4. The top 2 have stayed as they are throughout the whole race. Gregor's gained the position. Finn Kits is up 6 though. Flying by. Elmo 9.2 out front. It's been a dominant race from him. Four laps to go. Remy still hasn't got past IRS LB44. Kentrum's closed up to the back of Nick here. We get the help of DRS from Euros Cuturello. Well, that's going to help Nick out, I think, as well. Oh, there's Nick. Oh, Nick runs wide. And that's Euros Cuturello into the wall. And luckily there'll be no safety cars for the rest of this one. Too late in the day for a safety car. Gregor has caught up a little bit more on Parseval, 3.1 now. It's going to be too little too late, I think, if he gets anywhere near him. Unless Parseval makes any more mistakes. He's driving well, Parseval. I just don't think he's made any mistakes to start from, apart from lap 1, where he lost a position, or a couple of positions at the start. He's just been outplayed by Elmo, who had a better pace. It's now 10.1 between him and Elmo. Here he is, the race leader. Actually about to lap his teammate. On the penultimate lap of the race. Should get DRS as well here from his teammate. I think he's just within the 1 second. Sepoy's got past RC there. What's happened? Don't say RC's running out of fuel already, or is he just backing off? So he saves his fuel. On to the last lap we go though, with Elmo. It's been a comfortable win for the Dutchman. He's going to take 7 points away from Parseval. He will be on 110 points. Parseval will be on 122. Gregor will be on 107 points. But here we go then. Elmo of the Void is about to cross the line to win round 9 here in Brazil with an absolute dominant performance in the house. And he should jump up to P2 in the standings. Parseval's going to come home in P2 with a good race for him. He will take the Constructors' Championship along with Brannan, who's down at P7 at the moment. So that is Aston Martin, the Constructors' Champions of Tier 2 Season 9, with a great pairing. Gregor the Gamer comes home in P3 on the podium. Philly Kits in P4. Sepoy on his debut, P5 ahead of his teammate RC in P6. Brannan comes home in P7, like I said, Constructors Champion with Parseval in the Aston Martin. Philly Kits has left the session, so that's not going to help with the... people need to stop doing that. I need to put an announcement. Don't leave the session until we get to the final classification. But yeah, going into the last round of the season, Elmo, Parseval and Gregor are going to have an epic fight to see who comes out as a driver standings as a champion. How many people left? Let's put Finn down to P11 now, so I need to edit that in the standings. Need to put an announcement to the drivers that don't leave the session before we get to the final classification because it bugs out. But there's your confirmation. RC did get the fastest lap as well, so took a point away from Elmo. Actually, Gregor, to be fair. Gregor was even quicker than Elmo on his fastest lap. But congratulations to Elmo. Parseval takes the lead of the championship going into the last round. It's going to be an epic little battle between those drivers in the final round of the season. Make sure you come tune in to that one next Sunday, 8 PM, 7:30 PM UK time. But yeah, congratulations to Elmo, Parseval and Gregor. Finn Kits did get driver of the day as well. from P10 up to P4. Ignore him in P11 because it's glitched out. But yeah, thank you for watching, and we'll see you back here next Sunday.